All right, so 5 reasons why I feel like dentistry in Pakistan is one of the best fields that you can get into. Number one, Pakistan has 1 in 10,000 dentists per population. That means there's one dentist per 10,000 population. That means and in the urban areas such as our cities, we have 1 in 5,000. And these are only the three big cities, Karachi, Lahore, Islamabad. So if we factor in these two facts, we still have a lot of shortage of dentists, and it's still possible for many more dentists to come into the field and practice dentistry. Number two, Pakistan has a huge fan following of people coming from abroad. Number two, we have a huge number of patients that are coming from abroad, and they have families there, especially America, Canada, the Middle East, and dentistry is extremely expensive there. So a lot of patients would prefer coming back to Pakistan, meeting their relatives, and getting treatment done. So we need to focus that we provide high quality of dentistry, we provide high quality medical care, and at a fraction of a cost from what they would pay. So we need to focus all our energy into making sure that dental tourism is increased, so that dollars can come in, patients can come in, meet family, pay less than, well, probably 15-20% of what they would pay in the US or in outside, and we could give them much more better quality of dentistry. Reason number three, and this I feel like is very important, is that we need to ensure that we've got different levels of dentistry. The dental colleges need to step up and make sure that they're providing good quality of dentistry at a more economical price. And that's where I would prefer, and I still prefer, sending all my patients who have affordability issues. If we try to do pro bono cases here, and if Khuda na Khasta we are unable to, I always divert them to good institutes where they have a good system, where they've got supervisors, they've got house officers, they've got residents, so that patients can get treated properly at a fraction of a cost. So instead of lowering our standards down, instead of doing substandard work at a private clinic, we should ensure that all that patient flow is diverted towards dental colleges, so that we don't have to compromise on our equipment, we don't have to compromise on the material, and patients can get treated well. All right, reason number four on how Pakistan is still a excellent market for dentists, and it's an excellent field for upcoming dentists, is that we've got so much knowledge now. We've got people who are doing online courses, we've got experts, and we've got Instagram. We've got so many people being exposed to such amazing dentistry. So instead of all that patient flow going to all the bigger practices where patients are then suffering late appointments and many other things, we can actually start offering all of that to our patients, and at the same time we need to showcase our work. I tell this to everyone, from your house job, even from your final year, start putting your cases up, start making a social profile, and that will ensure that your social circle sees you as a dentist, and then start just working from there, one patient at a time, and inshallah your practice will grow. Reason number five, and I think this is the most amazing and the most important reason, is let's understand that nothing in this world comes easy, and dentistry is no exception. We need to understand that we need to put in the hard work. Young dentists now are very sad and very upset about the lack of opportunities, clinics not offering. Clinics are only going to offer when you have a skill to present. So let's make sure final year and house job we develop that skill. Let's make sure that we have our own patient pool, we have our own patient following, so that clinics can understand that this person is going to bring in their own patients. No one is going to give you their patients, because frankly speaking, patients are coming in to get treated by that particular doctor. When I have to refer my patient to one of my associates, my patients suddenly feel like ye kya ho raha hai? So let's understand that patients want to get treated by a certain person, right? Why can't every doctor become that certain person for their patients? So let's start working hard. Let's start making sure that from the initial days of our career, we become that dentist that are few friends, their families, and that's how it starts. No one is going to present you with ये ले जी 50 पेशेंट आपके और आप आके काम करें. That's just not how dentistry works around the world. Dentistry is based on referral, and referral comes in when you do good work. And you do good work, you start showcasing it with your friends. You start calling in your patients, you start treating them well, you start calling in your friends, you start treating them well, you start calling in your family, you start treating them well, and then you showcase that work on your social media profiles, and that's how people start seeing your work and start coming to you, considering you their dentist. So let's please understand that there is no exception for hard work, there is no exception for gaining additional knowledge. Yes, all of that seems difficult, but that is exactly what dentistry first year of BDS felt like. This is so difficult, but we completed those 4 years, and then and I say this when I used to teach at a dental college, I used to tell my students in their first year, in the introduction to dentistry class, that if you are not in love with dentistry, if you're not passionate about it, if you're not absolutely in love with it, this field is going to be very difficult. So when you come into a dental college, please make sure, and I think parents need to understand, डॉक्टर बनना ज़रूरी नहीं है, पर अगर आपके बच्चे को डेंटिस्ट्री के बारे का शौक है, उसको इससे अच्छी फील्ड नहीं मिलेगी. We need to make sure and understand that this field only requires dedication, hard work and practice, and I can guarantee you, inshallah ta'ala, you will always and always be successful. Everything comes with time. I say this to all my interns, this is a very small story. When I started at Medident clinics, I had 2 patients in my first year. This is a married man who recently got married, and 2 patients, and that I made 16,000 rupees in my first month. And from there onwards, I could have easily been disappointed. I could have easily written on BDS support group to the lack of opportunities and the clinic not giving me patients. But I kept on working hard, kept on making sure I made sure from those 2 patients, it became 4, it became 10, and then alhamdulillah, it kept on increasing. So please start small, work hard, and inshallah Allah Mia will give you barakat. Be extremely ethical in your practice. Do not at any cost do treatments that you are not are going to be harmful for the patient but financially beneficial for you. Trust me, that is not going to give you बरकत. आपको शुरू में लगेगा कि ओह वाह भाई वाह, मैंने तो 4 रूट कनाल्स कर दिए, बट अगर आपने 4 पेशेंट्स के 4 रूट कनाल किए एंड उसकी जगह वो 4 फिलिंग्स होती, अल्लाह मियाँ वुड हैव गिवन यू 4 की जगह 40 मोर पेशेंट्स, just based on how ethically you've practiced. So ethics is the most important, followed by hard work, followed by practice, and ये 4 चीज़ें आप करें, 3 चीज़ें, and inshallah Allah Mia will give lots and lots and lots of barakat in your life.